Play YouTube, MES Religion here, and I'm back again in the video. So basically, in midweek, we lost 2-1 to PSV in the Champions League group stage. There was a first match, and we were away. And obviously, I'm disappointed with that result. We should have won. But what made us lose, one factor that made us lose, was the injury to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw made a bombing run forward, as he always does, with pace. He was in on goal, but out of nowhere, Hector Moreno came in with the challenge, and at first I thought it was a normal challenge because none of the players reacted, so obviously the players thought it was a normal challenge as well. But Luke Shaw stayed injured, he stayed down on the floor, and when you came to realise it, it was actually a very serious injury. He has got a double fracture on his right leg, I think. And seriously, I mean, it was such a horrible viewing for all of us fans as well, for Luke Shaw, because Van Gaal said pre-season that this is the year of Luke Shaw, and rightly so, because Luke Shaw has been performing excellently in all these matches. But injuries are bound to happen in football. It's part of football, and obviously you can't say that Luke Shaw won't get injured, because he was last season he was blighted by injuries. But obviously it is a massive letdown for us, for him, but especially for the team as well, because Luke Shaw and Matteo Darmian, apparently with Michael Owen said they were the best fullbacks in the Premier League, in Michael Owen's opinion. And obviously Luke Shaw's injured now, and he's possibly out for 6 to 9 months in between that time. It depends on his recovery, but as of now, his recovery is going really well apparently, so that's good. But yeah, that's a very, very concerning factor. And the thing is, we don't have a natural left back after Luke Shaw, so either Blind or Rowe will play left back, but we don't know what's going to happen. But anyway, this video is a preview of Manchester United vs Southampton. We're away to Southampton, and that is obviously a tricky ground. When you go to Southampton, they're a good team. That ground, the fans, everything is just for Southampton. But obviously, we're Manchester United, and we have to start winning these kind of games. I mean, seriously, we should have beat Swansea. We have to beat the lower level teams to win games, to win trophies. Sorry. The thing is, where we have a very good record against the top level teams. I think last season we had the best or equal best record against the top four basically teams. That was Manchester City, Chelsea, Arsenal. Yeah, I think those three teams, we had the best record. And the thing is, we can play good against the top level teams. It's just the lower level teams that we need to focus on. And as we've seen already, we've lost 2-1 to Swansea again. And that's the third time in a row we've lost 2-1 to Swansea. And I think Van Gaal, he needs to start focusing on the lower level teams and how to beat them, how to break down the opposition. And the thing is with that is that Louis Van Gaal's type of football is not attacking. I mean, he always says it's attacking, but I don't think it is. You can clearly see it's not attacking. It's rather defensive, possession-based football. And I think in the Premier League, you can't play that kind of football. I mean, it would work perfectly in Bayern Munich, in the Bundesliga. They can do it. In the Bundesliga, La Liga is like that as well. Slowly, gradual build-up play. But in the Premier League, this type of football will not work. And I don't see why Van Gaal don't change his tactics. And therefore, I think Van Gaal should change his tactics. And I'm having doubts on our lone striker. I don't think we should have a lone striker, because our striker quality is not enough that you can put him out alone. For example, Rooney, I don't think he's good enough to be a lone striker, out and out striker that we have. Anthony Martial, he's 19 years old. He's not going to score week in, week out. Let's admit that. He's got huge potential, and that's the key word, potential. It doesn't mean he's a 90 rated player already. I mean, seriously, why do fans think that Anthony Martial will come in to start scoring goals? And they will obviously criticise him if he doesn't score a goal in the weekend. But why should he? I mean, he's 19 years old. He's got potential. He's come here to develop himself. He's not come here to start. I mean, he's not come here as a superstar. He's coming here to become a superstar. That's the difference, and I don't think fans realise that, or neither do pundits. But they need to start realising that as well. So we don't have that lone striker that can carry the team. Whereas if you did buy Thomas Muller or Bale or someone, Van Gaal did play him in that striker's position. Thomas Muller can be that striker. He has the pressure, and he can handle it. So he's that type of striker that can handle being a lone striker. But right now we don't, and therefore we need to change our tactics. So basically we need to be more attacking. And the thing is, I would love to change the formation, but Van Gaal will not change the formation now. I don't think he will. So yeah. So Southampton, they're a good team, as I said before. Players that can cause us some problems. Obviously Sadio Mane, he's very fast, high ball control. He's skillful. He can shoot. He can assist. He can do anything that a natural winger can do. He can even get crosses into Pella, and Pella, obviously, as we all know, is great at getting the ball either from the head, heading the ball, or from getting a fast touch and then shooting. So he's really good at that, and I think Southampton will cause serious problems, to be honest. On the left hand side, I think Tadic plays there now. He's really good. I don't think he's that pacey in terms of got super fast pace, but what he does have is skill, and the skill that Tadic has caused, as you saw when they 3-0 win against Norwich. Tadic was the man of the match, in my opinion. He was amazing, and he scored 2 goals, I think, or he scored 1 and set up 2, I think. But anyway, Tadic is just a great player. Obviously, I've said Pella, because of his physicality. Smalling will obviously be on Pella, but Pella will be lacking around Blind if Daley Blind does play centre back. So that's a cause of concern. Another cause of concern in midfield is Victor Wanyama. Obviously, Schweinsteiger and Schneiderlin. Schneiderlin can cope with Wanyama, but I think Fellaini should be playing and he should be man marking Victor Wanyama. Victor Wanyama, when he has the space, he makes magic. He's obviously strong. He's got the strength. He's got the vision. He's got the passing capabilities. So I think if you stick Fellaini on him and then put Schneiderlin as that player, so Fellaini can win the ball back from Wanyama. Therefore, there'll be a lot of space in midfield. He can lay off to Schneiderlin. Schneiderlin can carry the attack after, and he can be the link-up play between our attackers. But obviously, I'm going to do a predicted lineup in the next video, so be tuned for that. So yeah, Southampton, they play very good football. They will cause us problems, and I could see us potentially losing this game. To be honest, if we judge by our performance against PSV, I don't care if we have possession. Possession means nothing if you don't win the game. And even if you do win it, I still don't really care about possession. I just care about getting those shots on target, at least making the keeper work. And obviously, you'll score the more shots you have. But if you don't score, if you have possession, what's the point of having possession? We need to attack, and I don't think we're attacking with that possession. All we're doing with that possession is passing around midfield and defense, and it's worthless possession. So yeah, I think we need to change that dramatically. But I think, as a Man United fan, obviously I want to say we're going to win the game. But realistically, now I'm going to go with my mind instead of my heart. Before I was going with my heart in predictions, but now I'm going to go with my mind, and I'm going to say 2-1 to Southampton. I'm sorry guys, but sometimes you have to predict negative results, and seriously, I can see us losing this game. Southampton will cause us problems, and I think that problems will be enough for us to lose the game. And obviously, Luke Shaw's been injured. He's been our best performance so far. So 2-1 to Southampton. I'm not going to predict the scorers, and be tuned for my next video. I'm going to be the predicted lineup for Manchester United. So please like, subscribe. See you later.